My boyfriend was secretly feeding me steroids to make me gain weight for his fetish. Hi, Redditors. I, 24F, am writing this from a hotel in New York because I can't go home right now. I am in complete shock and I need to vent because my head is about to explode from all of this. I don't know what to do next, and I'm hoping for your advice because my friends wouldn't believe this madness if I told them. This is a long story, so get comfortable, because I'm going to tell everything in detail so you understand how it came to this horror. TLDR at the end, but please read everything, the details are important. My boyfriend, 26M, and I have been together for 2 years. We met in college in Boston. He was studying marketing, I was studying graphic design. He always seemed perfect. Attentive, romantic, cooked dinner almost every night because he said he loved taking care of me. I was slim, 170 cm, 55 kg, did yoga and running to stay in shape. He always complimented my figure, said I was beautiful just the way I am, but sometimes joked that he wouldn't mind if I gained a couple kilos because he loves soft hugs. I didn't pay much attention, thought it was just flirting. It all started about a year ago. I noticed strange changes in my body. At first I thought it was work stress. I started a new job at an agency in Manhattan, and the schedule was insane. But my weight started increasing, plus 5 kg in the first 3 months. I hadn't changed my diet. On the contrary, I was trying to eat healthier because we often cooked together, salads, grilled chicken, vegetables. He always added some sauces or spices, said it was his secret recipes for flavor. I trusted him completely. Then the changes became more noticeable. My muscles started growing, not like a bodybuilder's, but my thighs got wider, my butt rounder, even my stomach started protruding. I gained another 10 kg over the next few months, and it wasn't just fat, my body was becoming bulkier. I felt constant fatigue, but at the same time had bursts of energy, like I was on caffeine. My periods became irregular, my skin got oilier, I got acne I hadn't had since my teens. I went to a doctor, first a GP. He said it might be a hormonal imbalance due to stress or diet. Basic tests were done, nothing critical, but my testosterone was slightly elevated. Maybe genetics, he said. I tried to lose weight, increased my workouts, went on a strict diet, but the weight didn't come off. On the contrary, my muscles grew even more. My boyfriend supported me, went to the gym with me, made healthy shakes after workouts. He said, "You look great, don't worry, it's just a phase." But I saw how he looked at me with a certain gleam in his eyes when I wore tighter clothes. Sex became more frequent and he became more enthusiastic when touching my new curves. I thought it was good that he liked how I was changing. Last month, everything went to hell. I started feeling pain in my joints, constant thirst, and the hair on my body started growing faster, on my legs, arms, even a light fuzz appeared on my face. I panicked and went to an endocrinologist. A full blood panel, thyroid ultrasound, everything was done. The results were shocking, high levels of anabolic steroids in my blood. The doctor asked if I was taking any fitness supplements. I said no, never. He explained it could be from contaminated food or someone was adding it. I couldn't believe my ears. I started digging deeper. I checked my supplements, nothing. Then I remembered that my boyfriend always cooks and I rarely eat out. I installed a hidden camera in the kitchen. Yes, I'm paranoid, but after the tests I had reasons. And there it was on video. He's adding some kind of powder to my yogurt, to my shake, to the salad dressing. Every time he cooks for me. I confronted him that same evening. He denied it at first, but when I showed him the video, he broke down. It turned out he has a fetish for feederism. He likes when women gain weight, become fuller, juicier. He read about it online, watched porn with that theme. He wanted me to gain 20-30 kg because it's sexier that way. But I wasn't gaining naturally, so he bought steroids online, anabolics for mass gain, and added them in small doses to my food to help. He said he didn't want to harm me, just improve me for himself. He cried, said he loved me and was afraid of losing me. I'm in shock. This is a level of betrayal I couldn't have imagined. My hormones are in disarray, my health is at risk. The doctor said long-term effects could be serious. Liver problems, heart problems, even infertility. I packed my things and went to a friend's place, but I'm in a hotel now because I'm afraid he'll come. Should I break up? Should I go to the police? Is this poisoning? How do I recover my health? Please advise, Redditors. I feel betrayed, used like an object for his fantasies. TLDR. Boyfriend was secretly adding steroids to my food to make me gain weight for his feederism fetish. Body changes led to tests where everything was revealed. Now in shock, don't know what to do. Update 1. Hi, Redditors. Thank you all for the support in the original post. Your comments helped me not to lose my mind. I read every message and it gave me the strength to act. This is an update 2 days after I published the original post. I'm still in a hotel in New York, trying to collect my thoughts, but events are developing quickly, and I'm in even greater shock. I'll tell everything in order because the details are important and maybe someone here has had a similar experience. TLDR at the end. After the confrontation with my boyfriend, to recap, he confessed to adding steroids to my food for his fetishism fetish. I couldn't just sit back. I felt betrayed on all levels. This isn't just cheating, it's a threat to my health. The doctor warned me that I need to monitor my liver and hormones because anabolics can cause long-term problems like cirrhosis or issues with the reproductive system. I started taking detox medication, but emotionally I was shattered. Cried at night, couldn't eat, constantly checked the mirror, looking at my new body that he created. The day after the confrontation, I went to the police in Manhattan. I told them everything. Showed the kitchen video of him adding powder, the blood test results, our chats where he praises my changes. The police officer, a woman, thank God, listened carefully and said this could qualify as poisoning or unintentional bodily harm, especially since steroids are a controlled substance in the US. They took my statement but warned that for an arrest, they needed evidence like the steroids themselves. I gave them our Brooklyn apartment address, and they promised to check. Meanwhile, I contacted a lawyer through a friend's recommendation. She works at a law firm. The lawyer specializes in family law and crimes against the person. We met at a cafe near Central Park. I didn't want to go to the office because I was paranoid he was tracking me. She explained that I could file for separation. We're not married, but we have shared property, sue for compensation for medical expenses, and even accuse him of emotional abuse. But the main thing was to check for more evidence. She advised me to hire a private investigator or check his devices myself, but legally. I decided to take a risk. I had a spare key to the apartment, so that evening when I knew he was at work, he's a marketer at a firm in Midtown, I went there with a friend for safety. My heart was pounding like a drum. I was afraid he'd come back. We searched quickly. In his closet, we found little bottles of powder, steroids, with labels from an online store in China. But the real shock was on his computer. He hadn't locked it properly. The password was simple, our meeting date. I opened folders and, oh my God, there were hundreds of photos of me, before and after the changes, in underwear while sleeping. Even during sex, I hadn't noticed a camera. He was secretly photographing me, taking notes on progress. Week 5, plus 3 kg, wider hips, looks juicier. There were videos of me eating the food he prepared, with comments about dosage. I copied everything to a flash drive, took screenshots, and ran. I called the lawyer immediately. She said this was an invasion of privacy, possibly revenge porn if he distributed it. The police, when I brought the evidence, opened a case officially. They searched the apartment the next day and arrested him at work. He called me from the police station, begging for forgiveness, saying it was for myself because he loves me like that. I didn't answer. Now I'm safe, but psychologically destroyed. Friends are supporting me. My mom flew in from Chicago. I started therapy. The psychologist says this is a form of abuse, body manipulation. Did I do the right thing by going to the police? Should I forgive him if he promises to change? How do I get these images out of my head? Please advise. TLDR, contacted police with evidence, found secret photos and videos of my body changes on his computer. He was arrested, case is open. In shock from the privacy violation, seeking advice. Update 2, it turned out he was selling my content online. This is a nightmare. Hello everyone again. This is the second update, a week after the first one. Thank you for all the messages. Your stories about similar betrayals helped me feel I'm not alone. Many advised checking online activity, and you were right. It became an even bigger nightmare, but now I have a plan. I'm still in New York, moved to a friend's place in Queens because the hotel got expensive. I'll tell you in detail, as events are unfolding like a thriller. TLDR at the end. After the boyfriend's arrest, he was released on bail but with a restraining order, a court order. The police took his computer and phone for examination. My lawyer kept me updated. They found more evidence about the steroids, receipts from the darknet, forums about fetishism, where he asked for advice on how to safely add substances. But the real twist came when I started digging deeper myself. One of the Redditors in the comments suggested checking fetish sites like OnlyFans or specialized weight gain content forums. I didn't want to, but the lawyer hired an IT specialist, a private detective with hacker skills, legally, of course. They analyzed his browser history and accounts. It turned out he had a secret profile on a site like Feeder Fantasy. I'm making up the name, don't want to advertise, a closed community for the weight gain fetish. There, he posted my photos and videos, before-after transformations, clips of me eating or working out with descriptions like, "My girl is gaining mass thanks to my secrets. Watch the progress." He was selling access to premium content for $10.50 per set of photos. There were over 200 subscribers, and he earned thousands of dollars. The worst part, some videos were intimate, without my face, but with a tattoo on my thigh that is recognizable. He masked me, but it's still me. I was hysterical when I found out. Cried all day, felt like a commodity, not a person. How could he? This isn't just a fetish, it's exploitation. The lawyer said this is a federal crime, distributing intimate content without consent, copyright violation, my body, possibly even light form of sex trafficking. We filed a complaint with the FBI as the site is international. The NYPD is cooperating. They found his PayPal and crypto wallets linked to the sales. He tried to contact me through mutual friends, said it was for us, to earn money for our future together, and that he loves me. I blocked everyone who relayed messages. Now I'm working with a therapist on the trauma. She says this is a form of digital abuse and I need time to recover. Physically, tests show my hormones are normalizing, but I'm on a diet and workouts to lose what I gained. Weight is down by 4 kg, but the muscles still aren't mine. I'm planning to file a civil lawsuit for compensation, medical expenses, emotional damages, and return of the money he earned. Also contacted the site moderators, demanding they remove the content. They are cooperating with the lawyer. Should I go to the media to warn others? Are there chances of winning in court? Your advice is priceless, Redditors. This has changed my life, but I'm getting stronger. TLDR. It turned out the boyfriend not only secretly filmed me, but also sold the content on fetish sites, earning money. Filed with FBI, planning a lawsuit. Seeking advice on next steps. Final update. Hi, Redditors. This is my final update to this insane story, 3 months after the second update. Thank you to everyone who supported me with comments, private messages, and advice. You helped me get through this hell, and I feel like I can close this chapter now. I'm writing this from a new apartment in Boston, returned to where it all started, but now alone with a clean slate. This will be long because I want to tell everything in detail, from the trial to my recovery. If you haven't read the previous posts, in short, my ex-boyfriend was secretly adding steroids to my food to make me gain weight for his fetish, secretly filmed me, and sold content online. TLDR at the end. After discovering he was selling my photos and videos on fetish sites, as I wrote in Update 2, the case gained momentum. The FBI got involved because it involved cybercrimes, distribution of intimate content without consent, revenge porn laws in NY are strict, invasion of privacy, and even elements of fraud since he earned thousands off me. My lawyer, a wonderful woman with experience in digital abuse cases, coordinated everything. We filed a civil lawsuit for compensation and a criminal complaint. The NYPD already had him under arrest for the steroids, controlled substances, but now added charges of exploitation. The trial lasted 2 months. It was exhausting. The first hearing was in a Manhattan court. He appeared with a lawyer, looked pathetic, in a suit that didn't fit. He cried, said it was out of love, that the fetish controlled him, and that he didn't realize the harm. His lawyer tried to portray it as a private matter of a couple, but the judge, an older, strict man, didn't buy it. We presented evidence. The kitchen video, blood tests, screenshots from his computer, transactions from the sites. He earned over $15,000 in a year. The FBI extracted logs from Feeder Fantasy. There were over 500 files with my content, and some subscribers even commented, asking for more doses. I testified in court. It was the hardest day of my life. Stood at the podium, described how I felt. Betrayal, pain from the body changes, fear for my health. Talked about therapy, where I was diagnosed with PTSD from the manipulation. The prosecutor showed before and after photos with my permission, faces blurred to illustrate the harm. His friends testified in his favor, said he was a good guy who just made a mistake, but one of them admitted he knew about the fetish and advised him to be careful. This weakened his defense. The verdict: guilty on all counts. Criminally, 2 years probation because it was his first offense, but with mandatory therapy for sex addiction, a $10,000 fine, and a restraining order to stay away from me for 5 years. Civilly, he has to pay me $50,000 in compensation. For medical expenses, tests, therapy, detox, all cost around $8,000. Emotional damages and lost wages. I missed work due to stress. Plus, all the profit he earned from the content goes to me, another $15,000. The site deleted everything, and the FBI is monitoring to ensure it doesn't reappear elsewhere. He lost his job, the firm fired him after the arrest, and now he lives with his parents in New Jersey, trying to find a new one. Physically, I'm recovering. My hormones normalized after a course of medication from the endocrinologist. I lost 12 of the 15 kg I gained, thanks to a dietitian and personal trainer, paid for with the compensation. My periods are regular, my skin is clear, no excess hair growth. But the muscles are still a little leftover. Now I'm using it for strength, doing CrossFit. Emotionally, therapy continues. I attend a support group for abuse victims in Boston. There I met women with similar stories. One was in a relationship with a feeder, another was a victim of revenge porn. It helps to feel solidarity. I've cut all ties, changed my number, blocked him on social media, even moved. Now I'm focusing on my career, got a promotion at the graphic design agency, working on body-positive projects. Ironically, it's my way of reprocessing the trauma. I'm dating a new guy, a friend from college who knows the whole story and is supportive. He cooks with me, and we laugh about secret ingredients. Just spices, of course. Life is getting back on track, but I've learned. Trust isn't blind, it comes with checks. If anyone is in a similar situation, go to the police immediately, document everything, seek support. Reddit saved me, thank you all. This is the final update, time to move forward. TLDR, court found him guilty. I received $65,000 in compensation. He's on probation. Recovered my health, moved, starting a new life. Thank you for the support, Redditors. What are your thoughts on this story? Did the author do the right thing? What would you have done in her shoes? Share your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new stories.